Hi, and welcome to Group OT. Today we'll be making do-it-yourself face masks that do not require any sewing machine and can be made with items that you might already have around your house. Today I will be showing you how to make two different kinds of face masks, one using a t-shirt and one using a bandana, and both of them can be laundered or put in the machine without any damage. And then you can adjust these so that they fit snugly and comfortably against your face, and you can secure them with the ties or ear loops. So the first way that we will make a cloth face mask is using a t-shirt, and all you will need is a t-shirt and a pair of scissors. So first we'll want to start off by cutting the bottom of our t-shirt about 7 or 8 inches, but really we want something that will be able to cover your nose, mouth, and chin. So I have my ruler here, and I'm just going to measure about 7.5 inches. Then I'll use my scissors to just mark where I'm going to cut off on one side, and then I'll move my ruler over just to make sure that I can cut a straight line across. I'll go and use my scissors to just make another mark on the other side. Okay, now that I have my start and end point, I'm going to turn the t-shirt around and then just start cutting. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because it can be a little bit difficult to cut the t-shirt, but just do your best and try to cut in a straight line to the other side. Just a couple more cuts and then we're done cutting off the fabric that we need for our mask. Okay, and now we're ready for the next step. So now we'll cut the extra fabric out that we don't need so that all that's left is the part that covers your face and then the strings that will be used to tie around your head. So just make sure that there will be enough fabric to cover one side of your face to the other. This part can be a little tricky since the t-shirt is so loose, so if your student is helping you, you can hold the fabric down so that it's nice and taut, and then have your student help cut the t-shirt while you're holding it down, and that will make it a little bit easier to cut. Okay, and now that we've cut out the excess fabric, we can go ahead and cut the ends, and that will be the ties that we'll use to tie the mask around our head. As you can see, I've tied the mask around the top of my head and then also near my neck. So that was the first method. Now the second method is using a bandana, and what you'll need is a bandana and 2 rubber bands or hair ties. So first take your bandana and fold it in half. Next you'll take the top of the bandana and fold it down towards the middle. And then take the bottom of the bandana and fold it upwards so that they're nicely overlapping. Right here you'll get your rubber bands or hair ties if you have them. Hair ties might be more comfortable. And then go ahead and place them onto the bandana and leave about 6 inches in between the two. Now you'll fold one side towards the middle and then the other. So now the rubber bands are on both ends, and then that will be what you use to loop around your ears. And there you have it, 2 ways to make a cloth face covering that requires no sewing machine. You can use items that you might have around your house. Just remember to be careful not to touch your eyes, nose, or mouth when removing your face mask. Remember to wash your hands immediately afterwards. To clean them, you can just use a washing machine, and they can be routinely washed depending on the frequency of its use. And then just remember that these cloth face masks should not be placed on young children under the age of 2, or anyone who has trouble breathing, or is otherwise unable to remove the mask without assistance. Okay, and that's it for this week. We can't wait to see the masks that you made, and see you next time.